Welcome back to Sonic World Adventure.
Don't you mean Sonic Unleashed?
It's the Japanese name. I thought I would just say Sonic World Adventure for the sake of variety or something.
See, this is the Sonic Adventure 4.
Well, it was originally.
Where's the free?
Well, the director did confirm that this was supposed to be named Sonic Adventure 3 at some point.
Yeah.
Anyway,
That would
yeah.
have been cool, I guess.
Wow,
but
the hardcore adventure fans would have been
Actually,
pissed off.
Joe, I can see why they changed it because.
Hold on, Pedro. I was actually about to address that. You see, Pedro, it was originally called Sonic Adventure 3 because, well, you see, this was supposed to have multiple playable characters in it as
so,
well.
Joe, I'm going to stop you there because you've already explained that in an earlier part, so don't bother.
Exactly. That's the whole reason why it's not called Sonic Adventure 3 anymore, because, of course, thanks to good old sakes, the original Sonic Adventure 3, this game sort of, got shafted in regards to replayable characters.
Yeah, then again, one
So
people
now we
just
have
shout
a
on the game just
warehouse
because
in
the friends
Central
were there.
Park. How ironic.
Well, again,
Yeah.
we're in that age where critics just shit on the friends just because they're there.
Like we established, Ribs, in Sonic 4 Episode 1, the finale, critics are dumb. Or was that Sonic 4 Episode 1 Part 4? I don't know.
Both game critics. However, I will still. Game critics to me are still a little bit better than movie critics to me, at least. A little bit, though. A little bit. Just a little bit. Because I'll still. Because at the very least, when a game is broken as shit, they will at least pan it. Whereas movie critics nowadays, according to them, No Country for Old Men is the greatest thing ever made.
Yeah.
I'm not even kidding.
yeah,
Jackson
that
confirmed
was-
that for me.
So yeah, now we're going for good old New York, Empire.
Nova, does New York have suspended poles in midair?
Not quite, but we have something very similar. Cranes. We have
love
lots
how
of
that beast-
cranes.
I love how that beast got all them go back down dead.
Yeah.
Careful, don't fall. Be careful not to fall.
Yeah.
Wow, that's quite a drop.
And the camera is helping so much.
It is, isn't it?
Let's
Yes.
drop Shadow.
I
Well,
don't.
if I can give this credit, it is quite accurate to how tall our buildings are in New York.
The Wii Fit had a better camera angle.
In fact, allow me to address that for a quick moment. The problem is that, yes, they wanted the Werehog just for the sake of having something a little more exploring, a little more three-dimensional than the daytime stages, because the daytime stages are pretty, linear, one-direction shit. The problem is that they didn't change the camera system all that much to compensate for it. So as a result, we get a claustrophobic camera in a game that doesn't. And it doesn't really work for these stages. Go ahead, Jova.
A weird thing is like, in the DIMS version of Sonic Unleashed, the Wii version, the camera for the Werehog's actually better.
Yeah.
It actually alternates to work better for you.
But then again, it wouldn't be a 3D Sonic game without some kind of camera problem.
Which is a shame because the DIMS version actually fixes the camera problem.
Ow.
Again, with those fixed settings.
Screw you, game!
What practical use would these saw blades be on a building?
Yeah, I was going to ask that, Jova. Are Americans so afraid of criminality that they install in saw blades?
Well,
Do you
ever
have a
since-
major pigeon problem?
isn't New York? Isn't New York again? Jova can correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't New York supposed to be one of the cities that has the highest criminal rate?
Well,
That
maybe if
would
you're
be
going off of
Detroit,
the Marvel,
I think.
Well, maybe if you're talking about the Marvel universe, Pedro. If the Marvel universe is anything to go by, New York City is dangerous. So much that we need Spider-Man, the Fantastic Four, Nick Fury, the Avengers, and even the X-Men to come and save us at times.
Well, then again, who's going to trust the Avengers after they dropped a city on the Earth?
New York, a hotspot for both tourists and supervillains, I guess.
And
guess.
superheroes, go figure. But yeah, I guess you could say we're a bit over the whole 9/11 thing.
I guess.
Alright, so...
Yay, more
Yeah.
monsters.
Then again,
Actually-
you do have to take your shoes off at the checkpoint.
Because we didn't have enough of that the last fucking stages we did.
But this time, the Eggman robots... Oh wait, never mind. They can't do that. By the way, one thing I like about the
I
Unleashed
actually
project
have a
is that
question. Why the hell Eggman's robots are spawning exactly like Dark Gaia's monsters?
Because Eggman likes being showy, I guess.
I guess,
Yeah.
yeah.
basically, Tio, Eggman is upgrading his robots now to be able to do that. Yeah, speaking of it, one thing I like about the Unleashed project is that, well, it gives the robots some aesthetic changes. Like, you know how they do the thing in Sonic Colors where, the robots have different costumes or whatnot based on what area you're visiting? They sort of do
Yes.
something like that with the robots in the Unleashed project. Which is
Pedro,
then
back there, were you
project.
going to commit suicide?
Take your own conclusions.
Oh, now this thing has spikes, so you cannot walk on the side.
So now the camera decides to behave.
Well, then again, they put spikes on the
Also,
side.
is New York invaded by the Scarecrow's toxin or something?
No, this is Spider-Man PS1.
Okay,
Yeah.
when
Yeah.
this thing...
Yeah.
Okay, basically...
Zero. They
Yeah?
surrounded New York in fog to master draw to turn people into symbiotes.
Anyway, whenever one of these things starts shaking, jump the hell away because it's gonna fall and it's gonna fall quickly. It's kind of bullshit, but yeah, what are you gonna do? Huh.
You know what's a
smashing shit.
Okay. Can I talk about how amazing it is that after it's amazing after seeing Sonic for Episode 1 to have the Dimps version of Sonic Unleashed, the one with the less bullcrap to deal with.
Yeah.
Go
Well, from what I've heard, Dimps are good as long as you don't have to make 2D platformers or party games.
Which is rare because 2D platformers were sort of their ace game back in the days of Sonic Pocket Adventure,
And
Sonic
if you don't
Rest,
know
and
what
Sonic Advance.
If you don't know what I mean by party games, Crash, Boom, Bang. That's all you need to know.
Crash, boom, bang! Of
What
course
is
they
that?
did that.
What is that?
It's a Crash game. where you can
remember
play as
Shiro how
Spin
Crash Bash was Sony's answer to Mario Party?
Yes.
They made then who made Dimps
On the Dimps,
made a
Crash,
sequel.
Boom, Bang.
Yeah, made a sequel to that, except it's bullshit. It's very crappy and it's for a bunch of platforms that don't really need it, like a Nintendo DS.
Ah. Okay.
Don't worry. Somebody's gonna have to record that by the time because that game actually has a story.
Anyway, this of all the nighttime stages, this is probably the one I like the least because, in fact,
Not enjoying the sights of New York.
no, not because it's New York, but because of the level design. I hate the level design in this. Go ahead.
Well,
Leslie.
then again, Pedro, didn't you say you didn't like any of these stages?
No, but this is the one I hate the most. That's what I'm saying. Because I don't like the level design because these pole things where I'm supposed to go slow, I hate it's slow, it's boring, it's dead.
Well, then you must love Unleashed because this level doesn't even appear in that game.
I know. Like according to Dimps, America doesn't exist. I guess.
Or America.
I mean, seriously.
Are Dimps a Japanese company or?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
Yes, they are. Just like Square Enix.
There could be something to that because when you get singers going on quote-unquote world tours, that usually means everywhere but Europe.
It's interesting.
That's like American baseball. That's like American tournaments of their big sports calling themselves the World Series, even though it's only in the States.
It's interesting you say that, Shiroi, because back in 2000, I think it was 2010. Back in 2010, Justin Bieber was on a world tour and he canceled a concert here in Portugal because because he only sold half the tickets. Like basically, there was only half attendance.
What a spoiled bitch.
Yeah. Basically,
he got deported. Thank goodness.
Apparently, Portuguese teen girls tend to be more clever than American teen girls. So because
Or British teen girls.
oh, he's popular
Well, to
there.
be fair,
He's popular there.
well, he is Canadian. Of course, he'd be popular over in Britain.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, what is
South
it?
Park ever
What
made
is it with
fun of
Canadian
Justin
things
Bieber?
being
They
popular
did
around the-
in the Coon trilogy. Have you ever seen the Coon trilogy, Teo?
No, but I kept being told that it's one of the highest moments of the
Oh yeah,
show.
it is.
Hang
Basically,
on, I never understood that. What's with Canadian things being popular in the UK?
I don't
Because
know.
because Canadians associate themselves with you guys.
Okay.
Basically, Teo, you see the trailer for the new RPG, Fracture Butthole, right?
Yeah.
Basically,
Yeah,
basically, in that case, are you interested in getting it eventually?
Yeah,
I
probably.
am.
But yeah, they
Well,
still have to get the first game anyway.
in that case, there's no better time than to check that trilogy now. You can watch it on the official website for free.
Okay.
Anyway, back to the game. Yeah, we're almost there, I think. Hopefully. Basically, I had to
But yeah,
jump.
going back-
Basically, that jump I did was, hey, camera, could you please back up a bit? Thank you. Anyway,
Going into
Faster.
unleashed mode.
that's my
Unleashed mode.
that's my recommendation. That's my
Ow, that hurt.
that's basically my recommendation when it comes to these levels. Save the unleashed meter for these guys, because these guys are fucking
Brutal.
yeah. There we go. And now I recovered most of my unleashed meter, so I can use it for later. And now breaking shit.
Yay!
The Werehog is addicted to New York.
Ding.
Empire City.
Kind of like a werewolf in Central Park or something.
Pedro, you missed those 2 diamonds.
Doesn't
Oh.
mean a troll in Central Park to you?
No.
Oh, you're right.
I mean,
You're right. I actually
exactly
did miss them for some reason. Huh? Interesting.
They're right there.
I guess I screwed up. Anyway.
Wah, wah.
Anyway. Yeah. Jumping on the platform. Jova, could you cover for me?
Jazzy New York music.
Meanwhile, Jova, I have to get something real quick here on my browser. So could you cover for me? Go ahead.
Sure. Okay, so yeah, we're traversing for good old New York here, and I'll be your co-commentator here.
But,
Hey.
Jova, why am I your co-commentator? I never
Oh,
even,
this must be the local
I've never been
population.
to New York in my life.
Because you're the closest one to New York.
But
Aside from me.
I'm on the other side of the Atlantic.
Yes.
For that matter, why
yes.
don't you ask Shiro to do it? Wales is kind of closer to America than we are.
Really? Okay,
Slightly.
then both you and Shiroi,
If
then.
we're going by the map, yeah, very, very slightly.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright then, Dribs, then both you and Shiroi, then.
Alright, so, as
But
you
yeah,
can,
here
as
we
can
are.
witness, a weird werewolf hedgehog creature is currently walking along the beams of a fog and crowded New York City.
I know.
Dr. Octopus escaped and decided to do the exact same plan he did in the Spider-Man
This-
PS1 game.
This game isn't very accurate, since from what I've seen, New York is actually a bit prettier than this.
Yes, it is. I know,
Unfortunately, a giant invaded and dumped mud all over the city.
Yes,
A
I know.
mud-flinging titan.
They're still recovering.
Though New York looks a lot beautiful, more beautiful at the daytime, which is weird because it also looks beautiful at night in real life. But hey, I guess that's the way Sonic Team sees New York at night.
All right, I'm done. Basically, Theo, just watch them in that order.
Thanks.
Da-da-da. Bra-da-da-da. Hey, no, now I think about it, this battle music is most fitting here in the New York area. Now that I think about it.
But okay,
Yeah, I guess each area should have got its own personal
guys,
battle
I've got
theme.
some breaking news.
What?
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 A bunch of people in New York are going crazy because they keep hearing this song in their heads over and over.
Yeah. It's like in
Yeah, we're used to
They're
it at this
attacking each
point.
other in the streets. Oh my god!
so let me
Call
get
Gary
the,
Sinise,
so
we will solve this mystery.
so let me get this straight. According to Highlander 2, Scottish people are listening to backpack music all 24/7, and Americans are constantly listening to jazz pop up every 5 minutes.
Well, Pedro.
Well, to be fair, we have a nice variety, so we're okay with listening to jazz ad nauseum.
Well, Pedro, Highlander 2 is non-canon.
True.
It is?
Yeah.
So,
Wow.
The film.
They keep retconning the last one.
Yeah. Not to mention
Prequel?
the
What
well, Dwebs, but for all intents and purposes, the only movie that is pretty much important right now is The Source, because The Source pretty much retconned everything.
Yeah. I don't even.
Yeah. Anyway,
Huh.
getting more medals.
Something tells me when I watch that movie in full, I'm not really gonna like it.
No, Dweebs, you're gonna not.
You're not gonna like it. Don't worry, nobody likes
Yeah,
it.
who knows?
It's one of those movies that literally nobody likes.
What, Highlander?
The
Highlander
Highlander.
of Swords.
Highlander of the Swords. Basically, it's
How bad could it be?
it's one of those Dragon Ball Evolution type. It's one of those Dragon Ball Evolution type films or Last Airbender. Nobody likes it. It's just that bad. Ugh. Like to answer your question, Shiro, the only Highlander movie worth watching is the first one. Ignore just pretend.
What about the third? I heard that one was kind of good.
Which one?
What about the third one? I heard
The
that one was
Sorcerer.
kind
The
of
third
okay.
one, it's basically a remake of the first one. So, I mean, just go watch the good one instead.
Well, I've heard
How's
of the third
Endgame?
one's.
Endgame. Tay, you want to answer this one?
Dweebs, I already told you. There's the blue cherry lips from Dungeons and Dragons as the villain.
Yeah.
All right. Oh yeah, Tia, have I told you
What about the
that
show?
Blue Lips guy was in another film directed by the same guy?
I guess
So what
the
about
director.
this?
The one
The
we
show,
watched.
Jova. The show, it has its high and lows, but overall it's half decent.
And what about
I mean,
the
it
animated
expand-
one?
I haven't watched that.
I haven't seen it either, so I can't speak for that. Anyway,
Same
okay.
goes for Raven series.
Okay.
I hate
Wait.
these block puzzles. They're so fucking.
Oh,
Well,
great!
Are you sure it's a puzzle?
I'm sorry. What? Could you repeat that?
Are you sure it's a puzzle?
I think Lara Croft can pull those boxes faster.
Yeah. Sure. So
Yeah.
Sure.
I guess
Dun
not.
dun dun dun
Yes.
dun dun
Oh.
dun dun.
Let me guess. Mute
There she
button.
is.
No.
Oh.
Don't worry, Pedro. Don't worry, Pedro. You don't have to eat it.
I will. Mark my words. I will. Anyway.
I will eat it.
Lovely
Oh, yeah,
camera angles.
Oh yeah, guys,
I
good
must
news.
break. Go ahead.
Good news,
let's-
guys. I'm going to see Inside Out tomorrow.
Finally. You do that too, Shiroi. You'll thank me later.
I'll have to
Hi,
find
Inside
people to
Out.
see it with.
Go see it alone. Fuck it. Like, you just need to see it.
Okay. Okay.
Inside Out is one of the best films I've ever seen in my entire life, but I'm only 19.
Anyway, back to this game. More flying poles.
Yay!
I wonder what we were thinking when we made those.
You weren't
I don't
thinking.
know.
You weren't thinking. Remember, Jova, you guys invented Michael Bay. You tend to stop thinking a lot.
Oh, come on, Pedro. The good outweighs the bad. I mean, hey, if it weren't for us, we wouldn't have airplanes now.
I guess.
I suppose.
I don't think New York invented Skip Woods, so they can't be all that bad.
Yeah. And I
Well,
think
technically
Everglades can
speaking,
make it.
isn't America who invented Thomas Edison?
Yeah.
Well, Tom
basically-
Cruise is a great guy.
Okay, well, Pedro, in terms of if Michael Bay's your, no, I'm trying to word this right. Skip Woods is, in terms of writing quality, as much as Michael Bay is of directing quality.
Yes, I guess you can say that. I hate Michael Bay's direction style, but yeah, sure, I guess you could say that.
Whoa!
And I hate Skip Woods. Could you imagine a film directed by Michael Bay and written by Skip Woods?
Jesus Christ, the world
I
would
thought we
probably
already had
explode.
I thought we already had something like this.
We did? Where?
Yeah, I don't recall the name, but I recall hearing about a movie with Michael Bay's director and Skip Woods as lead writer.
I'm
Or
pretty
one of
sure
them.
that was
Pedro and
Kruger.
Dwebs would have remembered something like that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Dwebs would remember
I'm pretty
something.
sure I'd have come across something
I'm
like
actually
that.
imagining what a movie would be
Oh,
as a
you've heard of Skip
collaboration
Woods,
between
Sushi
Michael
Oi?
Bay and Roland Emmerich.
Heard of them.
Hey.
Explosions everywhere.
Yep, pretty much.
That's
I
what it would be,
guess.
yeah.
I guess.
Okay. So if Michael Bay and Skip Woods is my
I'll be
nightmare
right back.
film pairing, what would yours be?
Wait. You're asking that? Is that the question directed at me? I think I got lost.
All of you.
Oh.
The worst combination between bad writer and bad director.
Yeah.
That's a tough one.
For me, it would be probably Michael Bay and actually, yeah, I'll go with Michael Bay and Aaron Kruger. Yeah, because I fucking.
That's
can't
already
stand-
existed like twice.
Okay, fine. A non-existent
Three
one. A non-existent one. Michael Bay and Skip Woods. Well,
That's gonna
What's
happen
wrong?
at some point, isn't it? Unless Hitman Agent 47 bombs.
anyway, yeah.
Ow, this walking has tuckered me out.
Hello.
I can't
Hello.
decide
Welcome
my
back, Stuart.
gender.
Jova.
Give me.
Shh, be quiet. I snuck off and I am sure he was able to reach a state of amazing inner balance.
How did you manage
Okay.
to?
Stop staring at my soul,
Just feel the
Yawa.
determination emanating from him.
What's happening
So
with
you
him?
can say you can really feel it.
Did he just?
Can you feel it, Mr. Krabs? Can you feel it,
Mr. Krabs.
By the way, I
Mr.
love what that
Krabs?
guy is doing. That guy, I love that pose that guy's doing. He's got his arms crossed and he's going, like, what the fuck? Anyway,
Well, Pedro, it's a prerogative of us Italians gesticulate on everything.
oh really?
Of course. So yeah, must win the Sonic team for national correctness.
Actually, Joe, I'm pretty sure this game is lots of racist, but
Yeah. Well, not as racist as Punch Out, but we're close.
Don't you mean Super Punch Out?
No, Super Punch Out is actually tame in comparison.
Punch Out is at least a funny kind of Punch Out is at least a funny kind of racism.
The Wii version, the NES and arcade versions were pretty bad racist.
So where are we?
Now we're in central New York, I guess.
Central Park.
Yeah, Central Park. Yeah.
Ah, good old New York.
Basically, I came
Are
here.
you
Basically,
searching the stage with the key?
what was I
I
doing
think he's
here?
looking for medals.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Actually. Because again, like I said, a lot of times throughout this playthrough, trust me, you'll need them later.
Yes.
This is interesting. Johnny's doing a Earthbound stream, but I don't like Earthbound.
Oh, here you go, Pedro.
Earthbound.
We are meet
I
again.
meant to get.
Hello there. How are you doing?
You know, someday I'm gonna have to give Earthbound a try.
Plenty of LPs play games they don't like.
He's a pretty comfortable around you
Yeah.
now. Hey, thanks a lot. Can I help you?
What are you? Who are you guys?
Traveling salesman. That's what we do.
I'll be right back.
With that attitude, you're going to do a lot of working,
We
pal.
travel the world and gather rare and mysterious things to sell. Go ahead and take a look at our wares. Or you could, if we had anything left to sell now. Sorry. You should have get this stuck in before the next time, eh? You take a look then. We'll see you around. Somewhere out there.
I guess.
Somewhere over the rainbow. Anyway, I guess it's just you, me, and Shiro, and
Yeah, what
Teo.
is actually sold you? Oh,
Yeah, he's gonna sell
food and
random items, basically, like unlockables for the sound test and other items that I can basically do
okay.
for collection purposes. Shiro, you still there?
Yes.
Okay, just checking. Anyway, there you go. Winter's taken care of. Now I think I'm looking for more medals. It's been a while since I've recorded this. Oh, no, actually, I'm talking to more NPCs. Well, headed next. Adabat, perhaps? Or maybe Empire City. You should run over as fast as you can to ask the professor about it. By fast, how fast do you mean?
that's a very good question.
Sonic
Wait, are we?
fast. Just like boom! A
Are
cannonball
we,
out of a
are we a
cannon.
testimony to a fight between Sonic fans?
I guess. So then at night, it looked like a shooting star? Yes! The balloon would look like whoosh! A shooting star at night!
Oh god, this is so creepy.
I love doing that voice. Anyway, I think that's pretty much what I'm doing. I'm showing off the NPCs a bit more, I think.
Okay, guys, I've got an experiment I can do.
You're not a scientist. Anyway, Shiro, you're up.
Okie dokie.
I'll wait till.
Where are you this time? Wow, Empire City? The big metropolis? Did any cute girls ask for your number?
Is that a
Does
thing?
Sonic have a phone?
Is that a thing that happens in America?
Just see what happens if you think about it.
Whoa.
Okay.
Creepy. Has Sonic ever thought to, I don't know, call the police on her at any point in her...
Actually,
Order a restriction.
Actually, Chiro,
Okay,
like I said,
guys,
yes.
Go ahead.
Go
I've got my experiment. Can I drink Maltesers?
ahead.
Put them in a blender.
my boy, I've made another breakthrough.
Either in a blender or melt them.
The manuscript suggests the temple lies in the Adabat area. I've got them whole in my glass. Do you know the way? The world maps would indicate its location. Very well, my friends. Let's place another Chaos Emerald in its temple.
And by let's place...
One other thing. Be quiet. Sonic, you should be able to reach new areas within Shamar and Empire City. You should know it's rude to interrupt, Pedro. I realize you have much to do, but investigate the areas, would you? Well then, do you have any further questions?
I'm good.
I'm sure you'll have the planet back in one piece in no time at this rate. A souvenir and shit. Okay,
Yeah,
that's it.
we've already read that line a lot of times anyway, so whatever.
Since we've been talking about movies in here, I haven't been to the cinema for a long time, and can I just complain about how expensive cinema tickets have gotten?
Yeah,
Please?
I agree.
Yeah.
Really? How expensive are they over there?
$7.79 for an adult.
In here it's
Just
si-
nice.
Pounds,
in
which is
here-
a lot more than dollars.
in here it's €6.70 right now.
I remember
Over-
when they were £3.
Here is between 8
Over here,
and 10 euros.
Over here it ranges from like $5.99 to $9.99.
And I don't,
Anyway, everybody,
I'm an
welcome
adult,
to-
So I don't get the student discount, and even
What?
then the student discount's shit.
What the-
Remind me again, which country is this supposed to be again?
So,
Hawaii?
wait, hold on.
China.
Yes, no. I'm different country to you. This is the one that's more Hawaiian based.
Wait. Isn't Hawaii part of the USA?
Is there what?
Isn't Hawaii part of the USA, or am I confusing
Yeah.
things?
It
That was
is.
one of the last states.
Then it's not
to
technically a
join,
country. Then it's not technically a country, is it?
It technically is because it's well, it's a state on its own.
Okay.
It's part of the 58 states.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, okay, then.
Basically, Pedro, Hawaii is a special case. It is a state of the United States, but it is quite out far to the point where it's kind of its own region. So I guess it could be counted as another new world for the game. Unless you're trying to base this off of Jamaica, but I doubt that they're trying to base this off of Jamaica because, well, the boats.
Mm-hmm. Oh well. By the way, I
Unless
love
trying to jump off.
how Professor
go
Pickle
on.
says, "Let's put that Chaos Emerald in that temple, even though I just stand here and do nothing."
Yeah. Well, he's
Um,
an old guy, so
I guess, yeah. Okay, more sun medals.
yay.
And now, let's wait till day.
Oh, is it always so painful?
Apparently it is, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I think it's now that I actually talked to the NPCs, don't I? Or maybe it's in the next part, I forgot. Anyway, more medals. Basically, it's a good idea to get all the hub world medals because they're the easiest ones to get.
Okay.
Yeah, right now I'm looking for the other moon medal and I don't remember where it is, so... don't worry, as you can see for the video length, that doesn't take long.
Oh yeah, Joe.
I have to say, I
Yes,
I
Dregs?
really. Oh, sorry.
Hey Jover, good news and bad news.
Well,
Let's hear it.
Good news is that Arc v Yu-Gi-Oh show's getting a premiere soon
Yay!
The bad one.
in Canada.
Oh, wait, what? Why Canada?
Because why not?
Is it
Well,
was it
they-
made in Canada? Or?
Well, Jova, I guess a country now needs some democracy exploitation or
Blame
something.
Canada. Blame Canada. They're not even a
Sony,
real
why-
country anyway.
Sony, why are you making a film based on emojis?
What?
Because they ran out
What
of
are you
ideas, I
talking about?
guess.
What are you
Well,
talking
we're
about?
making a movie about Tetris, so
They're making a Monopoly movie.
Honestly, Dibs,
Yeah.
at this point, I wouldn't be surprised if they make a movie about the fucking ground.
Can I just
I mean-
point out a
I
really...
mean, I'm fully expecting a movie about Qbert at this point.
Can I just point out something that's just as bizarre? We are playing a modern Sonic game where just a couple of minutes ago, modern Sonic was in the water above his toes and he didn't die.
No, sure. It's fine as long as it doesn't cover his entire body.
In a lot of the other games, you so much as put your toe in there, you're dead.
But hey, you know
Yeah.
what I'm looking forward to about that Monopoly movie?
But
What?
I won't be surprised, because it's got the same writer and director of In Time. I won't be. How funny would it be if he kept making Monopoly puns?
I miss the time when Andrew McNichol made
You
good movies.
Do you really think they're not going to make Monopoly puns?
Well, Andrew Nichol, I'm most surprised if they don't.
I hate
Honestly-
Monopoly. It can either take 3 minutes or 3 hours.
well, Shiroi, that's not the problem with Monopoly. The problem with Monopoly is that
minutes?
it
No,
breaks
sorry, 30
bonds-
minutes. Never mind,
It
30
breaks
minutes.
the bonds between family members and friends.
Oh, yeah, it totally does.
Like it makes people hate each other. It starts wars.
That
It's like
and
Scrabble.
Well,
Monopoly and
Theo,
Mario Party. Nothing
but,
destroys friendships like a Mario Party game.
But Theo,
Yeah.
Some
if that's the case, my family must be pretty strong because we've played Monopoly a few times and we haven't argued.
barely. Trust me, Dwibs. My family has only barely managed to retain our friendship thanks to Monopoly.
Scrabble is just as bad.
Question. Who
Oh,
here?
Scrabble.
Question. Who here has seen the Brain Scratch live playthrough of Mario Party 2?
Yeah, I think so.
I have not seen
Watch
that
it.
yet.
Watch it. It's watch it. It was there that Johnny created his Luigi voice.
Oh, yeah, I have seen that. It's glorious.
I have not seen
Trust,
that one yet. but I probably can see it.
basically, not Ted. Lewis manages to win the game by doing absolutely nothing, because he gets 2 random stars that appear suddenly. I'm not
Wasn't he
even-
losing up until then as well?
Yeah. He basically won, but he literally,
Mario Party is.
they all of them literally went Mario Party.
And that reminds me. Who's gonna record Sonic Shuffle for the channel?
Not it. Not
Well,
it.
I have it, and I have a
I
Dreamcast.
don't have a Dreamcast.
I actually have the means to record Dreamcast, so I have to do it. The problem is,
Especially the story mode.
I'll
Especially the story mode.
I'll drag my brother here so he can play with me.
Poor bastard.
You've also got to do the story mode too.
I know, don't worry, I'll do it. That's probably the only reason I'm doing it. If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't do it. But yeah.
Well, there is multiplayer.
Anyway, we've
mode.
already drawn this part long enough. See you, everybody.
See ya.
Yeah.
Right.